Okay, everybody, I'm going to do a farm tour on all the barns. This is what it looks like when you pull in. You pull in, and then the spreader's over there. You can see it over there. I'll drive around. So you go there, and the spreader's over there. Over there is our hay barn. We have all of our big bales in that. And then we keep the sawdust truck. That's the sawdust truck. That's our spare feed truck and the heifer barn feed truck. Then we got the Kenworth W900 on the spreader tanker, 8,000 gallon tanker on that behind those, and then all the bales in there. But I'll meet you back over there. Before I go to the spreader, we got a new tank the other day. It's 5,000 gallon, I think. Either a 4,500 gallon or a 5,000 gallon. We need a bigger tank, and then we have a smaller like 3,000 gallon maybe. This is our pre-fresh. That's our pre-fresh barn right there. This is the front of the farm. So that's the pre-fresh. That's the calving pen right in that door. In there, they're bull calves. Those are the bull calves in there in that door. Pre-fresh it. All this pre-fresh. There's a feed skits here. The white. This is our dry cow barn. There's a alleyway up through here when they have their calf come up, or not the dry cow. It's the fresh barn, fresh cow barn. The feed truck can't. It's too tall to fit in here, so we pour a pile right here in the morning, and then right when he's done, he goes, gets the feed skid steer, pushes it all the way in through there. There's Hannah. It's my favorite cow. She just had her calf, right? Yeah. That's her day. That's how old she is. 5, 13, 14. I think that's her like 4th or 3rd lactation, but I don't know. So this is the fresh cow barn. That's the feed bucket for the 262 skid steer. I'll walk around over here to the fuel tanks. That's our Wilson rancher, I don't know, workhorse, or not workhorse, ranch hand, I think it says, ranch hand Wilson. These are our fuel tanks, mini excavator, 305 CR, and it has steel tracks on it, actually. That's our mini excavator. And then, if you saw my tractor tour, I showed you the 8210 on the mixer. That's where we park it. We back it up once we're done spreading. Fertilizer tanks, the white ones. Then those ones back there, the yellow ones, they're whey tanks. We get it from Chobani because we ship our milk to Chobani to get yogurt. And that, I'm sorry if it's too shaky, but it's my iPad. So those are whey tanks. It's like the settlement or something that comes out of the yogurt. 5,000 gallon, 4,500 gallon manure tanks. Those are some of our skid steer attachments. Sand shooter, forks, spear. Then this is the alleyway where the fresh cows walk up. We have gates or whatever that we can walk them up. That's where they walk down to get milked to the milking parlor. That's our big barn. has 4 groups. That's the center right there. So there's a group here, and then group on the other side, then a group on the other side for that side. We push all the manure into the center, goes into holes, and it goes into the pit over there on the other side of the barn. But yeah. Ooh. Those are the beefers right there. The house right there. Here's our old bunks. Come down and show you. I'm trying to hold this my iPad as steady as I can, but it's kind of hard when I'm walking on frozen ground. Round bales that we bought from our friend 10 miles away from us about. Chopped up hay, minerals, chopped up hay, sawdust for that barn, 6,300 Hool, Dwight's trailer. That's our propane tank for the dryer that we just got this year. And then we have 2 containers we put stuff in. Oh yeah, and this hockey. This is our hockey rink that we made. It's not frozen. We haven't skated on it this year because it's not cold enough. It's a spear for our big loader, forks for the old big loader. Well, not our big loader, our small, older John Deere loader. Then the cat loader's way up there to those new bunks. We had to quit using this because there's a creek that runs there and it's in a flood zone or something. So we had to move. So we had to build a new bunk up on the hill. So, I'll walk you guys. I'll see you in a second. I'll go up in front of the parlor. In front of the milking parlor. You're walking in there, but this is the front of the pre-fresh barn. Calving pens in there. It's cold, so shut up. The parlor's actually, see that wall? It's inside of there. So it's in there. Double 15 Parabone DeLaval parlor. That's the new tank we're sliding in. We're gonna have to take this wall out, slide that out, slide this one in. Side of the parlor. I'll go back to the holding area. Shaky for a second. Hold on. This is the holding area. Cows can walk up through there, into the parlor, milked all the way out, come out there, holding area over here. This is where they walk down. This is where they walk up. This is where they walk down to get milked. Across here, set the skate, walk in, all the way through. If you can see that cow, it's where they walk out. That's their holding area over there, and then they get walked over and then back down. Oh, that's the loader I'm talking about, the John Deere. Those are all of our things. 45,000 gallon manure tank, big barn. Walk down. We have that 'cause it's cold. Walk through. And they can also, if they're on this side group, they walk down here. And then they walk in there. There. I'll meet you at the end of that barn. Hey. And this is the end of the long barn. I was just right there. And this one side of the one group. So that side stalls in the middle. This side, stalls right here, stalls right here. Feed in the center, through there. He's pushing up in here right now. Peter, he's opened the center gate for him to walk across into this group. This is the one side of this group. Then two sides for this side of the group. Stalls center, stalls, stalls, stalls. Through there. It's real rough because it's so frozen. Their truck parts pile. It's a manure pit. So there's holes in there, down. Pipe goes under there. Pumps out right now. Pumps out. I'll take it down. These are dry cows, so they just got two groups in there. One's for when they just get down there and they're just dried off. Then there's a other group for when they're about to come up. There's gates all the way up through there. But that's the machinery shed way up there. But I'll meet you down there in a second. Right. Okay. We're down here. This is the dry cow barn. They have sand in this barn. The same as the pre-fresh barn where the calves are born. Well, it has sand, so we spread it every morning with the 8210. They scrape it into there, scoop it up. They park the tractor right there, and the spreader's like this, so they scoop up. Well, anyways, these are all the dry cows. Sand in the center. You can see all these girls are dried off. But, oh, and also we put the heifers that just came from the heifer barn in here, and then they go up and have their calf. But, so if you can see those gates, that blocks off the driveway so they can walk up this side of the thing up there. Then they can keep on walking up to the pre-fresh barn. But that's a sawmill, old sawmill. We're about to it's about to be sold. We just cleaned it out because it was pretty much a junk pile barn, but it's gonna be gone sometime this winter. That's a barn. I forget what that's for, but you can scrape it in there. Goes in the hole. Goes into the manure pit. But anyways, I forget what that barn's for. We just put stalls in it last winter. Well, that's shop. Green barn. It's a shop. Grandma's house. And that is a machinery shed. The driveway like there. But I'll meet you on that corner. It's a sawmill in here. I'll go in. These are our dumpsters. We just cleaned this out like a month ago. If I can get in here. Old sawmill. Where the logs would go. Out the other side. Then the sawdust would fall. They're in there. Then there was a chain. See that chain on the wall? It'd go out there. Oh, and that's our scrap metal pile, anyways, if you're wondering. So, this is about to go. Logs. Oh, and that's our calf barn. In there. That can hold like 40 calves out. I forget, like 40, 45 calves. And that's the barn I was talking about that we put new stalls in. Over there. That's the service truck. That's my grandpa's truck. There's that barn. Then there's a sawdust and where that new skid steer is. to do this barn and other barns. And this barn's old. It's like it was built when my grandpa was a kid. It's an old barn. That's why we had to redo the stalls. But I'll meet you right there. On the other side of the parlor's in there. This is the sick cow pen. Sick cows in there. Just a little group. This is the other side of the barn. Oh, and also this is the old holding area for when the cows go out. If you can see that gate on the other side of this gate, goes down to this side and that right there. And they walk up on that other side. If you can see that shiny stuff, they walk up here to the parlor. And then this is a barn transition pen for the calves. For the transition pen for the calves. So when they're done with milk and they're weaned, they go into this pen. There's a little transition pen here. Then they go up there, and then they go to the heifer barn up in Lyle. That's where the milk is. We don't use milk replacer on the calves. We use treated cow milk. It's my grandpa's gator. They're at 9 because for the new milk tank that's on the front of the barn that you saw. But I think this is going to be the end of the video, and the road's right there. I started the video over here, but that's the new 42. That's the 3020, the power shift my grandpa's. There's Brandon. That's our gator right there. It's the Guatemala, the milker's house. But they've been working on this because this wasn't here before. They just added this on. But if I can turn this around, can't. But everyone, give me a thumbs up and subscribe, please. If I hit 50, that would be awesome. Pretty soon. But this was the farm tour. I'm using my iPad. That's why it's so shaky. Sorry about that. And that's if it's not as good as quality or better quality, that's why, because it's on my iPad. But everyone, give me a thumbs up and subscribe.